Welcome back. You're watching the news tonight. Well, Union Textiles Minister Dayanidhi Maran turned 44 today, and guess what was his birthday surprise? For the first time, Alagiri personally greeted Maran on the occasion of his birthday at his residence. This, of course, has given rise to speculation that the two families might come together again. Remember, in 2007, Dayanidhi Maran was forced to quit as telecom minister after his family-owned newspaper published a survey saying Karunanidhi's son M.K. Stalin is likely to succeed as political heir to the DMK patriarch, and supporters of Alagiri had set the office on fire. Now, this had created a political rift in the DMK family, but DMK workers now believe that the Alagiri-Maran meeting is a fitting reply to troublemakers, while Maran supporters say that Alagiri's gesture is one of the best birthday gifts to their leader. And our executive editor Sanjay Pinto gave us the significance behind the unison of sorts behind Alagiri and Dayanidhi Maran.
This is the first time that Alagiri is personally wishing his nephew Dayanidhi Maran at his residence, his boat club residence, on his birthday. So that itself is a big step. Many believe that this is one way of Alagiri actually reciprocating the cordiality at his son's wedding recently in Madurai. His son also interestingly called Dayanidhi. And that's where Dayanidhi Maran played the perfect host, particularly to all the Delhi Congress leaders who descended there in Madurai for that grand wedding bash. Now, just like justice should be seen to be done, the DMK seems to believe that even cordiality, even unity, should perhaps be seen to be displayed. And that's why we saw the two big leaders of the party together there. And the party workers and their loyalists, both Dayanidhi Maran's loyalists and Alagiri's loyalists who were there, who had converged at his boat club residence, were jubilant. Some of them I spoke to had just as Alagiri was seen leaving his residence after wishing his nephew, were telling me that, this is a fitting reply to all those who seek to divide the party, who seek to project the divisions within the party, and that differences in any family are natural, but when the time comes, they all come together for occasions also in the run-up to elections. Now, in fact, the Dayanidhi Maran camp is upbeat, extremely upbeat, has every reason to be, one would say, and it certainly augurs well for the DMK. But I can tell you that the crowd outside Dayanidhi Maran's boat club residence has only been getting bigger by the year. I saw a lot of bureaucrats, several party workers, of course, and also several ministers, all of them who've been making the rounds there almost, as it were, from early this morning. And this is only a sign of the growing influence of Dayanidhi Maran within the DMK, as an important power center within the DMK first family here.
Meanwhile, Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi is back to work on sketching the election strategy for the upcoming assembly elections. A series of meetings has hit many a roadblock in the last few months before and after A. Raja's tainted exit. And now Karunanidhi has resumed his meetings with the party workers from different districts. Now it appears that after the Spectrum saga, Chief Minister Karunanidhi's focus is to gain support and build the party's morale right from scratch. Well, after NDTV-Hindu blew the lid off on the biggest scam that has rocked our state, strong political reactions have been pouring in, asking the government to revoke these lands. And returning from her Kodinare state, of Fiery Amma has reacted to our expose, accusing the DMK government of being a scam by itself. This is an NDTV-Hindu Impact. This is the biggest loot in the name of social service uncovered in the state. Carefully scripted by a few politicians and executed by the TNHP, the fraud has tarnished the image of genuine social workers. After NDTV-Hindu brought out many skeletons from the closet in the housing board scam, the AIADMK Supremo Jayalalitha has reacted, saying, in quotes, the last 5-year term of the DMK minority is a big scam.
There has been a scam about the Tamil Nadu housing board allotment.
To put it in a nutshell, I would say that the last 5-year rule of the minority DMK government is itself one big scam.
Well, speaking of scams, A. Raja can never be far behind. Jayalalitha has said that there is no change in AIADMK's demand for a JPC. She also said that it's a big concern that there's no action beyond Raja's resignation on the Spectrum scam, and that it was a mystery why the centre had not ordered a probe. The parliament has also not been functioning ever since the winter session began, with the opposition demanding nothing short of a JPC probe. Also slamming the DMK for defending their blue-eyed boy, Jayalalitha said that it was meaningless to project him as a Dalit hero after he was caught in an act of corruption.
It is a mystery as to why the central government has not thought it fit to order a probe against Raja, and as to why he has not been interrogated or why he has not been arrested so far.
And now, ma'am, your reaction, ma'am, will the AIDMK stick to a JPC in the parliament?
There is no change in our stand. The AIDMK is firm in demanding a JPC.
Well, the monsoon is at its peak. We'll bring you a quick weather update and more news and updates on the other side. Stay with us.